my Bookish Rebels. My name is Denise and this is the Rebel Spirit Collective. On this channel we talk about all things bookish. Now let's get into what today's video is about, and the fact that I said I would not have a large book haul again on my channel. So I lied, and I have for me a large book haul. Let's see, I have 23 books. So for me, that is a large book haul. Some of these are from Amazon. Some of them are from Book Outlet, which I am now obsessed with the Book Outlet. And I have placed 2 more orders because if you didn't know, all of their fiction is $5.99, and that is for hardback and paperback. So run to the Book Outlet before that sale is over. So we're going to get started, and I think, let me start first with the 2 books that I got from Book of the Month Club. So my February pick from them was Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson. I have her book also, Black Cake, which is also a movie on, I think, Hulu. Which I haven't finished that book. The book is good, trust me, but that was before I got back into reading. So I am going to pick that book back up again and probably start from the beginning. But I did pick up Good Dirt. I am just going to kind of show you the book that I got, and I'm not going to tell you what they're about because this is 23 books. My add-on for the month was Heartless Hunter, which I believe, yeah, it used to be called, or it is also known as The Crimson Moth. So I picked that up. Those are my 2 books from Book of the Month for February. This one I got from Amazon, and I got it because it is like a first edition, and it's like a special edition. And this is from Rachel Housel Hall, who is an African-American author. And it is called The Last One. And then on the inside you have this big, is this a moth? It looks like a moth. And then the front and the back look like this. So, and then here's your spine, and then here's the back. And the back inside pages as well have that moth on them. Yeah. And then on the back it says there are gods, there are humans, and then there's her. So even that right there is intriguing. So I did pick up The Last One. I don't know if I said the name of the book. The next book I picked up from Amazon, and this was a new release, so of course I have not heard anybody talk about it. This is also from an African-American author, Chanel Desamore, and it's called Needy Little Things. I think this might be a YA book, but it sounded interesting, so I went on and picked it up. I also, this one I did hear someone talk about on YouTube, but it sounded like something I needed to read, and I do have like nephews that are like little, so this might be something to share with them in the future. But it is called Come Home Safe, and it says, in Come Home Safe, Brian Buckmeyer has crafted a story that looks the reality of police brutality in the eye and still manages to come away with hope. It is a powerful book about the necessity of the talk and what it means to be a teenager in our times. So, yeah, I'm going to read that and possibly pass that along, or at least pass it along to the parents of the younger ones. I think the next set of books I am going to show you came from Book Outlet. And I hope I didn't put, oh shit, I forgot some books. So I have more than 23 books. But I'll show you those. The next one I picked up, this is from Book Outlet, and it is The Wren in the Holly Library. It says, there are legends in our world, tales of beasts and beauties, creatures and stories that would keep you up at night, of monsters born. All those stories you've heard come from a kernel of truth. So that is that. And of course it has the stenciled edges. And it has the artwork on the, I don't know what they call these pages. I never do. But then this is what the hardcover looks like. So it looks like a big library. And then let's see if it's the same. Yeah, it's the same on the pages in the back as well. But it's The Wren in the Holly Library by K.A. Lindy. Or Lind. Alright, and then this little teeny book I did not know was going to be teeny. But when they say, what do they call it? Pocket book. That is what I believe this is. And this one is called, and I hope this is not, I don't think I bought this before, but The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. This, I think, is the size that books used to be way back in the day. But, yeah. So, I got this one. And it's a familiar psychological thriller structure until everything changes. A page-turning climax. That is just from USA Today. But The House Across the Lake. So it seems to be a thriller, which is right up my alley. The next one that I picked up is also a bit of a smaller book, but it's by Tananarive Due. And it is called The Between. And it just says on the back, Hilton was 7 when his grandmother died, and it was a bad time, but it was worse when she died again. And it also says limited edition on the back. But yep, The Between by Tananarive Due. And then this one is also book outlet. And it is called One of Us Knows. And this is a thriller by Alyssa Cole. And a lot of these books are by African American authors. One of Us Knows. I really want to tell you what it's about, but I don't, there's just like too many books. This one is also from Book Outlet, but it still has the Target sticker on it, which I'll take off, but it is by Grady Hendrix, and it is How to Sell a Haunted House. I have from Grady Hendrix the Witchcraft for Wayward Girls, and I saw that he had a couple of other books that I wanted to read. It was this one, and it was the Final Girl Support Group. Haven't gotten the Final Girl Support Group, but I was happy to see this one on Book Outlet, because I got it for probably like $7.49 or something like that instead of $18. So that is that. And then this one is Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. And it still has the little sticker on it, but Just for the Summer. And I think I'm probably going to read this in the summer. It says 4 dates, a kiss, and a breakup. That's all it will take to find their soulmate. So when it has little blurbs like that, I'll read it, but I'm not going to read the whole synopsis. I think that might be it from Book Outlet. And these two I did pick up from Target, and this one I had been hearing a lot about, and it is Yellowface, and I can quickly tell you that it is about 2 authors. One is well known, one is not. The well known one passes away, the other one steals her work, type of thing. So that sounds really good, so I'm gonna read that. And of course, Kennedy Ryan. I have I've read for one of my February picks of the month. This Could Be Us. Yeah, I read This Could Be Us. And I picked up no, I read Before I Let Go. I just picked up and I put it on my shelf already, but that's one of my recent things too. Let me get the other books one sec. Okay, so you can kind of see my pile in front of me. I picked up This Could Be Us. And this one could have come from Amazon. I don't see any markings on it that said that it came from Book Outlet, so I think I picked this one up from Amazon. And also, let's see, Amazon, I picked up The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. These books, this is almost a booktube made me buy it type of thing, or book talk made me buy it. But I don't just, and I'm sitting here with like 1,000 books in my face, but I don't just pick up books just because I heard about them on Book Talk or whatever. They have to actually feel like something that I would enjoy when I pick them up, because I don't want to have a bunch of books in my sort of library that I'm building here that I don't want to read. And with that being said, this one is Only for the Week by Natasha Bishop. This one has gotten a lot of good reviews, and I think it might be one of the spicies because it says sexy and oh so satisfying. So yeah, one of my guilty pleasures. I am also picking up some quote unquote banned books. So little by little I have been picking them up, and the first one is one that I wanted to read anyway, and I like to have the older sort of classics in my library, and this one is I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. And then we have Beloved from Toni Morrison. I have The Bluest Eye in my cart on Amazon. Now, I can't remember if this one was one, but you always have to have a James Baldwin in your library. And I have, I think, another one in my cart that I want to buy. I think the one that says I Am Not Your Negro. But this one is The Fire Next Time. This one is really small, so this one should be really quick. And then look how the margins look in this book. So this one shouldn't take long to read at all. And this is another one that is banned, and it is called Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. And it says, this is a story of how my best friend disappeared, how nobody noticed she was gone except me, and how nobody cared until they found her 1 year later. I also picked up, and this one is going to be some serious educational reading for me. So this is not something I'm going to be reading in one sitting. The 1619 Project. And this one is pretty much about, it says it reframed our understanding of American history by placing slavery and its continuing legacy at the center of our national narrative. That is all I am going to read, but it is a 1619 project, and it is created by Nicole Hannah Jones, and she's a Pulitzer Prize winner. So the 1619 project. I also picked up The Parable of the Sower, and this book looks like it's based in the 2020s. Main character is a 15-year-old. She's Lauren. Her name is Lauren Olamina. She has something called hyper empathy, and she can sense other people's emotions to a disabling or debilitating extent. And yeah, so We're going to read this, and then there's another one that Laura is in. It's like a continuation, and it's called Parable of the Talents. I'm going to get that one as well. And then this chunky one right here, I did not know was this chunky, but it is from Stephen King, and it is 11/22/63. And this one, look how thick that is. Look how thick that is. That is almost as thick as it. But this one is about a guy who goes through a portal to try to prevent the unaliving of JFK. And then this book here, I am going to tell you, the cover made me buy it. First of all, it is metallic. Second of all, it is gorgeous. And it has sprayed edges. Let's see. And then you have your artwork on the end pages. And this book, I will read the little blurb. It says, "What the gods did not give us, I would take." And that is all I am going to say about this book. But I picked up this book because it is gorgeous. So let's hope I don't regret that. And then this one, I think, was also from, maybe not. I don't see the little telltale swipe on the bottom of it. But I picked up The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. Another banned book that I picked up is The Color Purple. I have no idea why these books were banned, but I picked that up. And then the last thing is sort of it's a series. So this is the Magnolia Parks universe. So I wanted the original covers and not those new covers that drove me crazy. And these may or may not be in order. You have Magnolia Parks, which is definitely the first book. You have Daisy Hates, which is definitely the second book. And then there is Magnolia Parks, The Long Way Home. There is another Daisy Hates, The Great Undoing. And then Magnolia Parks. This is the chunkiest one, and this one is called Into the Dark. And I bought these from Blackwell's in the UK. I think Blackwell's is the one where the shipping is included, but I did pick these up. It took a little bit for it to get to me, but that was okay. I specifically ordered from them because I didn't like those new more modern covers with people's legs and things on the front. I love the artwork on these books here, so I picked these up. And that is it, you all. This has been a hell of a haul for me. So I hope you all enjoyed it, even without me kind of telling you what the books are about. You all probably pretty much know what these books are about because they are kind of popular on BookTube. So that is it for today, Bookish Rebels. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. Keep reading, keep rebelling, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.